All right, another chronicle for y'all. So people ask me like, how do you have this many women or this many things? How does that happen? How can you deal with women in the same city or in the same state or in however? It's a small world. It don't really matter with Instagram and stuff like that if she's next to you or in Japan. The world is like this big now, so it's not like you have to be brutally honest from the door. Like, and a lot of that shit gets filtered through just through selective listening. They don't want to hear, you know what I mean? It's just a lot of it when you tell them like, yo, I'm a polygamist or whatever it is, you tell them about that the way you are currently, not the way you want to be, but the way you currently are and the way your body feels. Then they don't even that's like totally disregarded. Honestly, a lot of it's almost like a game. It's just the pride that a lot of women have in their vaginas. They feel like their vagina is the one that will keep you, and a lot of times sex is associated with love, especially if it's good sex. So a lot of that is misconstrued, and a lot of feelings get hurt because of attachment to the sex and the endorphin release. So I would say, it, like it's really, once you hold the seed, you just attract more and more women. That's just how it goes, especially women that are ovulating, and then women that have already had kids and stuff like that. You're gonna be attracting more. You know what I mean? That you're gonna have a lot more carnal. But it's at the same time, if you are eating better, then you're more clean, and your seed is more clean, then the chick's gonna be of better quality. The female's gonna be of better quality, so it'll match the resonance. It's all about attraction. So, and then the female will be more down too. It'll be more everything. They'll like everything about you, everything. That's what I mean. Like, it's not like I'm attracting dumb broads. It's not like I'm attracting. It's all on the level. It's just about like your attraction level and like how far your radius is. You know what I mean? And the world at this point is like this big to me. So my radius is like beyond this even. So it's what I'm attracting as far as the light that I have. It's more real women anyway. It's not like, so if you're more real with them, then they're more real with you. It's just like how it goes. So, it just, to me, I think it just boils down to the emotional confidence. Like, they start developing emotional confidence in you, and then, then things get tangled up. Like, I really be trying to learn from people, man. Like, I'm not like heartless or nothing like that just because I know I'm like not trying to get married or whatever. Or like, even if I was married, I think it would still be like open. I don't know. Like, I'm not heartless. I be really trying to learn. And then like as far as like even with sex, like it's selfless. Like, I'm into the energy liberation end of it. Like, that's the best part of it, really. To liberate that energy inside of somebody. And like at the same time, it's always with you. So as you are teaching somebody something, because you always, when you learn, you're teaching yourself how to teach yourself. It's you're teaching as you learn. So I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to liberate energy in all different ways out of people, out of females mainly, because actually exclusively is talk about on a sexual level. But as far as like the people that really want to come around me and learn, it's mainly females. So that's what I'm saying as far as that. Hetero till the death and beyond. A spirit hetero. Anyway, fucking let me see what I got. Yeah. As soon as I bought a house, I was constantly moving anyway. Like, it was like I was constantly, I have the place. I have the place, and it's like I can always be there. But since I have it, it's like this constant idea of like I'd rather just keep it moving and always just resort back to it. It's like you can't want what you have, so it's funny. It's just funny how it is, man. It's just funny how life is, man. How the wanting is unlimited, and you can only want what you don't have, and you have to create this illusion of separation to get it. And it's the same thing with females. Like, you just have to clean up you, get in touch with the feminine side of you, and hold that seed, and then you're gonna attract a totally different be a totally different landscape for you as far as the opposite sex goes. But you can get lost in that forever. That's what I mean. Like if you give me these things, like if you gave me certain females on the earth, like, cause you can't have what you want. You want what you can't have. So if you gave me something that I could not really have, like I would just be fixated on that. My life would be, that's it. Like I would be lost in whatever comes with that mirror, and that mirror continuing to shatter, like whether it's like Mad Kids or like whatever the drama that comes with that, being lost in an object of being another person. Because you already get lost in the object that is your person. So then you just keep getting lost in the mirror and down in the mirror more and more. So that's the gift and the curse of the mirror. Is that you start to forget what's real in that sense, because you get intermingled with other people's emotions and chemicals. Everything is getting trained to be together. So, and distance tells all though. And that's usually, the distance creates the reset. Then I get back to myself, and then I'm like, it's nothing against anybody, but it's just like I value the continuity of me. Just having that continuity of have, not for separation, but for continuity. Like that's tough to explain, really, as far as words. Like as far as just not to say that people create impurities in my life. I'm just saying that as far as nobody can get in the casket for me. I know that. Nobody can die for me. Nobody can live my life. So I know ultimately the past, however close they might get, there's a veil there for the continuity of experience to have a this and that. So I'm going my way, and it reflects your way, and you're going your way, and I have to acknowledge that we all meeting up in the same place, even if they look like the ways are going in different ways. So that's why the attachment to me is not nothing as far as with females. And like I said, I would attract more real females from this standpoint anyway. So that's how it is for me. And I know, like I said, like if you had everything, if you get that, you would just be lost and fixated on that for however many lifetimes and living a bunch of gents' lifetime. It's fleeting satisfaction. But that's what I mean. That when I want to do something fully, if I want to do anything, I'm trying to do it fully. So if I'm doing anything, I'm trying to do it properly to the fullest. So I think that's another thing too, is that you're doing things more completely. Maybe other people weren't taking care of you in that way, as far as females, and then they again, it gets misconstrued as like the romantic love, the romantic love, this idea of what love should be or whatever you call it. So I don't want to be partial with people though. I want to be emotionally available in the moments that we are there together. But if we're not there together and I'm with somebody else, I'm not about to be like texting or doing those other things. Like I'd be respecting the moment. I respect the fuck out of the moment. So, you know what I mean? And contracts too. That's why you gotta be brutally honest from the door. You can't ever jump off it. You know what I mean? People have different lines. They be like, no, they lie to bitches and stuff like that, or with females, excuse me. That you can't lie. That's the only, It's the only way to get what you want anyway. So that's how, that is for me. I feel like that's the reality or the unreality.